Good morning and welcome to day 22 of our second annual WSOP Daily Spaces coverage. I'm Sherry Pluskota and my two co-hosts are MIA this morning, and I'm sure I know Brian will be joining us shortly, and Donna is taking a break, so I'm just kind of poking fun at her. Many thanks to Elevator Results for sponsoring our show for the last year. If you need a tailor-made workout plan to help you lose weight or gain weight, Elevator Results can design that plan. Follow them on Twitter and check out their site at elevatorresults.pt.com. That's elevatorresultspt.com. Please be reminded you can find our recordings of our past spaces on my YouTube channel at Sherry Pluskota 9212. And I have the last couple of episodes I'm going to upload today, and we'll be all caught up again. Some fun facts about some Hall of Fame inductees. Eli Elezra was inducted in 2021, nicknamed Mr. Vegas Wizard. Something you may not know about Ellie: he served time in an Israel. Oh my goodness! Let me spit that out again. Ellie served time in an Israeli prison for disobeying military orders when he was enlisted, which I found that interesting. In 2022, Lane Flack, nicknamed Back to Back Flack, was inducted after winning two consecutive Legends of Poker events in August of 1999. He was given that nickname. He would accomplish the same feat 3 years later at the 2022 and 2023 WSOP series. So that was kind of a fun fact about Lane Flack, God rest his soul. Brian Rast was inducted in 2023. He won his first WSOP bracelet after beating a Spaces favorite, Alan Kessler, in heads up in the $1,500 pot limit tournament in 2011. Now, on to 2024, which is this year. Who will be this year's inductee? Will it be John Cernuto, Matt Savage, Kathy Liebert, or your choice, whoever that may be? So it's going to be fun to see who gets inducted this year. Will it be more than one person? Which I think all of us could probably agree it should be more than one person. Reminder, Ash Kardash will be on with us Friday at 4:30 Pacific time. Join us for what I'm sure will be a fun-filled interview, especially if her alter ego shows up that day, which is a lot of fun. I wanted to touch base. Yesterday, I brought up a tweet that at the time I don't think I announced whose tweet I was referring to, but it was Kevin Mathers tweeted that Mike Manasow won a bracelet online, which of course I celebrated here in this space. And come to find out, it was a hoax. There is some guy playing online on the WSOP site, and I guess since the new changeover to the new app, people could pick out a new username or screen name. And so some guy picked Mike Matasow's name, and he actually won the bracelet, um, not the Matasow. Sorry. So we all kind of got caught in that web. I appreciate Ruben straightening that out for us in a space last night. I didn't have a chance to thank him because I was kind of busy in the background doing something. But anyway, thanks to Ruben for letting us know that Mike the Mouth didn't win a bracelet. It was some guy just using his name, unfortunately. I don't think I'll ever agree with that. On to the ladies' events that are coming up this in the next few days and next week. On June 23rd, you're going to have a ladies' event at 11 a.m. at the MGM for $240 buy-in. June 24th at the Orleans at 11 for a $400 buy-in. The 25th of June, 11 a.m. at the Venetian, a $600 buy-in. June 25th, there will be the ladies' warm-up event at 6 p.m. It's a $150 buy-in at the WSOP. On June 26th at 10 a.m., South Point has a ladies' event, a $400 buy-in. On June 27th at 12 p.m., the ARIA is hosting an event, a $500 buy-in. On June 27th at 1 p.m., the Golden Nugget has a $250 ladies' event. And on the 28th of June at 12 p.m., the WSOP has their ladies' event. It's a 1K buy-in for the ladies, a 10K buy-in for the gentlemen. So mark your calendars. Gentlemen, please don't play those events. Instead, stake your favorite lady into those events. Respect the space, as I continue to say. The official Spaces Fantasy Poker League has an update. I didn't get a chance to tag all the team owners in a post I made this morning on Twitter. I posted or tweeted the updated standings, and Modfather's back in first place with his team, the Dinkers. I'm sure he is a happy camper with Team Sternheimer in second place, which is ACP's team, and poor Fats' Lady Gaga team is not in the top two this week. So if you want an update, just look at my Twitter account, and it is posted there. I wanted to give an update on some of the winners around town. I've kind of been screenshotting for the last few days in hopes that I can get back to it, and we keep getting distracted with other fascinating news, so I kind of have to play catch up this morning, and it's okay. Over at the Venetian a few days ago, Andrew Johnson of Hillsboro, Oregon, was the winner of the via four-way chop of their Deep Stack Championship, event number 31, $1,600 buy-in Big O Bounty. Andrew took home $42,000 for his poker prowess that day. I'm going to just scroll through my pictures. At the Wynn Poker Room, defeating a field of 284 players, Nazar Buhovi, I don't know. I'm not even going to say it again. I'm just going to spell it. Buhaiov. Won the Wynn Summer Classic 3K No Limit 6 Max for $159,000. Congrats to him. Over at the Wynn, Vincent Calfone earned a victory in the Wynn $1,600 Century No Limit PKO for $225,000 plus $205,000 in bounties. How awesome is that win? That's so exciting. I'm excited for him. Over at the over at the Venetian, Jeremy took home, Jeremy Schrodenberg of Oregon was the outright winner of the Deep Stack event number 29, which was the $1,100 no limit ultimate stack. And he took home $97,000. Congratulations to him. Still scrolling through my pictures because I know there are some others. Joshua Hopkins took home the $63,000 first place prize for winning the $1,100 Win single day event on June the 15th, defeating 392 players. At Aria, Jim Kalapi, I think is how you say his last name, defeated a field of 274 entries to hoist the Aria Ace in in the Bet MGM Poker Aria Poker Classic event number 16, which was the $1,100 Big O tournament. He banked $53,000 for that win. Also over at the Win was Zin Kai, who won $35K for his first place finish at the Win Summer Classic $1,100 No Limit Turbo on June the 15th. Congrats to him. Let me continue through my photos and make sure I'm not missing anybody. Over at the Venetian, fourth place winner of the $1,100 Event number 33 was Brian Roke. He took home $11,000 for his fourth place finish, so congrats to him. A lot of exciting poker going on over at the Wynn Summer Classic, $1,100 turbo on June 16th. The winner, Toby Boas, took home $39,000. Congrats to him. And I'm still flipping through pictures. Over at the Wynn Summer Classic, Nicholas Costas took home $76,000 for topping a field of 405 players in that $1,100 no limit tournament, single day tournament. What great results around town. How fun. Last but not least, one of the folks I decided to celebrate today was Henry Casper of Estonia, who was the outright winner in the Deep Stack Championship event number 34, seniors event, $1,100 buy-in, and he took home $85,000 for that win. So congratulations to all of those winners, as well as the 16 winners of the Win Ladies Tournament yesterday. They decided to do an ICM chop. Lisa Childers took home first place, and then they did a 15-way ICM chop. So quite an exciting day for the ladies. They took home, I think, about $6,500 each. Some people are, complaining or saying team no chop or whatever. But guess what? $600 buy-in, you're taking home almost 11x for your winnings. I mean, who could be mad at that? I'm sorry, I just saw you guys requesting. I'm going to bring you up. I was reading off of my photos, so sorry for the delay in bringing everybody up. Sorry, Brian, I just saw that you were trying to get in here, but I was trying to read off of screenshots. So go ahead, Avi.
I'm here to do two things: chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Let's go.
Sherry, do you have any bubblegum? I don't want to have to kick any ass either.
I don't, but we could go to the store and get some Bubblicious or something.
Can we do Big League Chew?
Hell yes. I'm a former
How about bubble
baseball
tape?
coach.
How about bubble tape? I miss bubble tape.
Oh,
Yeah.
bubble tape. Oh, how fun is that? I used to
Yeah.
buy rolls of those for each of the team members on my baseball team. And then sometimes I would just buy a bucket of bubble gum from Costco or whatever and put that in the dugout, sunflower seeds. How fun. Great memories. Oh, did we lose Brian? Hopefully he's going to try to come back in here. How are you guys this morning? Isaac and Avi joined me this morning on the panel.
Kind of waking up like Dracula, after late night poker spaces in ACR. It's draining me of my life force.
Sherry, have you seen the movie that quote I said is from?
I have no idea. I'm not good at that.
So there's a 1988 or 89 movie called They Live starring Roddy Piper, and he goes into a bank and says that.
I would have to say I probably did not see that movie because I have absolutely no recollection
Hold
of
up.
even that.
Sherry, you've never seen They Live?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
That movie is famous for one thing. I don't know if it's still true, but it was when I first saw that movie. It's the longest actual fist fight in a movie.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Roddy Piper he actually that's a cult classic. You got to
Well,
check it out, Sherry. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's a great movie.
I'm going to ask my kids if I had to watch it with them. They'll be able to tell me. And it must have made so many impressions that I can't remember one.
That fight scene is mimicked fully in South Park as a fight between Jimmy and Timmy entitled The Cripple Fight.
Oh, yeah, I
Yo,
don't.
he's so bad.
I don't remember that at all. Tell
Oh,
me
it's
the
so
name of it
funny.
again. I got to write this down.
They Live.
They Live. Okay.
There's an
Really?
artist that exists, Giant. He's a guy who out of the Bay, and it's funny because he took kind of like the concept of that movie and he made it like the premise for his art. Really dope. When you check it out, you'll be like, "Oh, I've seen people imitate this." It's great.
Oh, I might have to watch it. That might be a little cult classic that all of us need to watch before I leave here for the fun of it, right?
Oh yeah, definitely
Hey,
top tier.
Brian, are are you a speaker? It shows you as a listener, and I've invited you to co-host. Are you there, bud?
I'm
I
here.
think. Oh,
I'm
there
here.
you are. Okay,
I'm
because
here.
it was showing you as a speaker. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with Twitter. How
It
are you,
was it
Brian?
was a nightmare. Well, this morning has been one thing after another, Sherry. So we are having fun.
Are you okay, bud?
Yeah,
First of all, okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay, okay. Just we got to make sure everybody's okay first. All the other stuff, yeah, it sucks, but we will get through it as long as you're okay.
yeah. It'll be all right.
All right, very good. So, Brian, you want to tell us what you're going to play today?
I'm not sure. I I am 50-50 to play the seniors event today. If not, I'll play tomorrow. I've got some stuff I've got to take care of too.
Okay,
So I'm trying to get that dealt with, and then we'll see. But probably if I play anything, it's going to be the seniors event. I'm giving myself thumbs up for that.
okay. So, is that at the WSOP? Where
Yeah,
is it? Okay, okay.
yeah,
Because I
yeah,
haven't gone over that schedule yet today. So, okay. So
yeah.
that would be the WSOP seniors. Is that $1,000 buy-in?
$1,000 buy-in. $1,000 buy-in. Two starting flights today and tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Very good. Well, good luck. And, if you get to play, if not, it's understandable because sometimes real life gets in the way of our poker, right?
Yeah, and you don't want to be distracted with other stuff. So that's what I'm trying to make sure everything kind of gets cleared out of the way. And if not, then I'll just wait till tomorrow. So
Amen. The good news is there's always a poker tournament somewhere in Vegas on any given day. You're not,
yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, you're not going to have a hard time finding a place to play. That's for sure. Um, did you want to give the updates of what's going on around town, or you want me to do it with the Venetian and the wind and everything?
Go ahead and do it. I don't have it in front of me right at
That's
the moment.
okay.
Thank you.
No worries.
Appreciate it.
No worries. On June the 18th, which is today, we're going to start with the Golden Nugget. At 11 o'clock is the Big O 25K guarantee, $400 buy in. At 1 o'clock is the nightly no limit Hold'em 5K guarantee, $130 buy in. At 6 p.m. is the mixed PLO 8, Omaha 8 and Big O 5K guaranteed $200 buy-in. At 7 p.m. is the nightly no limit Hold'em 5K guarantee $130 buy-in. That is at the Golden Nugget today. Over at the MGM, they're partnering up with the Moneymaker Tour for the Summer Poker Festival. And they have at 10 a.m. the $500 no limit mystery bounty flight A 250K guarantee, 30K starting stack, 30/40 minute blinds. And they have flight B at 6 p.m. of that same tournament. At the Orleans today, we are going to see an 11 o'clock start for their mega no limit mega stack, 40K guarantee, $400 buy in. At 4 p.m. is their no limit 2K milestone bankroll builder, and that is going to be a $230 buy-in. At 6 p.m. is the Orleans Super Stack, 20K guaranteed, $200 buy-in over at the Orleans. At the Venetian today, 11:10 startup is the $1,600 no limit ultimate bounty, 300K guarantee. This is day one at the Venetian. Over at the Win, we have a milestone satellite mystery bounty at 10 a.m., and that's a $400 buy in, and they're guaranteeing a 10-seat giveaway, 10 seats. 12 p.m. at the Win is the mystery bounty 1B, $2,200 buy in, 300,000 guarantee. No, $3 million guarantee, excuse me. At 1800 hours is their no limit turbo. It is an $1,100 buy in, 100K guarantee. Over at the Aria today is the 11 o'clock $800 no limit, and that is a $200,000 guarantee over at the Aria today. So don't miss those things. And of course, over at the Bellagio, the Mixed Game Festival is still going on through the 20th of June. So go see our pal Robbie, who's doing a great job of hosting over there
Yeah,
with the Moneymaker Tour. Go
I
ahead, bud.
stopped by there yesterday. Really busy, really cool. Robbie says get there before 2 o'clock. Really nice of him. He gave me a shirt, Sherry. I told him I'll wear this if I make a final table, or I should say when I make a final table or something. I'm gonna wear Robbie's shirt there for the Mixed Game Festival.
I need
But
to get one of those shirts. So if anybody goes back to that festival, I need one of those shirts for my poker quilt. Just an FYI. If anybody happens to go back, I need one of his shirts, and just tell him it's for me, for my poker quilt. And I'm sure he'll be happy to spare one. I don't care what size it is, by the way, if anybody's listening that can make that happen. So did you play or did you just visit?
I just visited. Yeah,
Awesome.
ASG was there. Got to catch up with ASG and a bunch of other
Awesome.
people. So it's cool.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
looked
Very
fun.
cool.
I just had Abby with me, so I didn't want her to have to sit there while I played for hours or something like that.
Of course, everybody can understand that because we've all had, friends or families with us, and you're like, okay, now's not the time to play poker because I have someone, here with me, right? Understandable. Um, let's talk about the lady that was hauled off from the WSOP. It still seems to be a hot topic. I have not heard any other updates other than she was, carted off, so to speak. Anybody else have any updates on that? Yeah, I haven't heard anything
Not
else.
not since other than the video, and I don't even really know totally why. I mean, obviously she was saying like they were disrespecting her or something, but other than that, I didn't even hear anything afterwards.
Yeah,
So
I haven't either, and it's probably a good thing. But I wanted to give anybody a chance that, may have something they wanted to talk about on that. I'm going to go ahead and read out today, day 22 bracelet event schedule at the WSOP. At 10 a.m., as Brian mentioned, is the $1,000 seniors event, Flight A. 11 o'clock is the $1,500 Monster Stack, Day 3. 11 a.m. is the 2K No Limit Hold'em, Day 2. At 12 p.m. is the $100,000 High Roller, Day 1. At 1 p.m. is the $1,500 Mixed Omaha 8, Day 3. At 1 p.m. is the 10K Horse, Day 2. At 2 p.m. is the $1,000 PLO 8-handed, Day 1. And at 3:30 p.m. is the $3,200 High Roller. I think that, yeah, High Roller, but that is online. So if you're looking for an online tournament, that's at WSOP.com. Now, on to the non bracelet events today at the WSOP. They are as follows: 1 p.m. is a $250 no limit poker news deep stack. 3 p.m. is the $240 no limit landmark for 2K and chips. At 4 p.m. is the $400 no limit deep stack turbo. At 7 p.m. is the $1,100 Raz landmark. At 8 p.m. is the $200 no limit deep stack turbo. And at 10 p.m. is a $135 landmark for $1,000 in chips. Brian, I can't remember, have you played any of these non bracelet events this year?
I played the one daily deep stack. That was it.
Okay.
So I'm not a big fan of the room where they're holding those. It was really hot, so I don't know if I'll be doing more of those this year, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm kind of discouraged about that because I don't like to play when I'm hot. I'd much rather be freezing than hot when I play poker. Hey, good morning, Fats. How are you?
Okay, did you just say there's an $1,100 Raz today?
Let's see. What did I say? Because I
It was right
never
at the
want to.
end.
Yeah, it is a $1,100 Raz landmark at 7 p.m.
What is a Raz landmark?
So the landmarks are the replacement for the one table satellites. So what you have to do is get like 10x your starting stack, and you're automatically moving on.
It's probably an entry into an 1100 or
No,
or is
that
there a
is
10K?
no, that is an $1,100 buy-in landmark. So it
So then
must
it's
be for
probably
a
a
So if
10K.
10K.
you
Right.
10K size your stack, then you get a seat. You get a 10K seat in the res,
Yes.
and that's at the WSOP.
Yes.
Well, that's an interesting format that they're doing now on a satellite. You get to 10K in chips, and boom, you're out with the seat.
Right. Well, I don't know what. Okay, I don't know what the starting stack is for that tournament. So it has to be. So say if the starting stack is 20K, I don't know what it is.
But
I'm
you
just
would have to
making
get
this
to
up.
200K.
Right. So, yep, 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 yep.
But I like that's it. That's interesting because then once you get there, you don't have to worry about holding on and holding on until.
Exactly.
I love that idea.
Exactly. No, I love it. I think it's a great change. And unfortunately, with the old structure for satellites, although I loved it, there were problems with it. So I think this is a good positive
Are
change
they
for
doing that
sure.
for the no limit, like to win a satellite into the World Series as well? On no limit, you just start with, let's say, a
All
two
events.
twenty thousand
All
stack,
events.
and you get it to 200, and you have a main event seat.
Yes. All
Yes.
the events
Wow,
have it.
Yep.
what
Yep.
an interesting twist of. So what do they do with the extra chips? They just come out of play.
Yep.
It's interesting.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I love the concept, quite honestly, because, like you said, you're done. You get tenfold your starting stack, you're done. You can move on to the next thing. And
So what happens if you
I
get
love
down to
that.
the end and there's not 200,000 in chips on the table?
Don't ask me. I have no clue.
Because I mean, stop trying to think about this. Like every time
Yeah,
somebody
then it's
builds a
over.
stack, all those chips go off the table. So all the chip stacks stay under 200,000.
I have no clue. Software, you have any ideas about that?
Yeah, you're saying like, let's say you and I almost have enough to qualify and somehow we get it all in. So then there's a bunch of extra chips that go off the table. I don't know. I don't
Well,
know
I
what
guess
happens.
the tournament's got to end when there's less than 200,000 chips on the table, right?
Yeah,
Probably. Probably, yeah.
I'm sure they just keep the difference there, Fats. That's probably why they like this new
Dude.
format.
It definitely moves it along faster, doesn't it?
Hold
Yeah.
on. I mean,
Maybe ASG knows. Good morning, ASG.
Good morning. It's yeah, once it gets to a certain uh yeah, once it comes to the last, I forget if it might just be the last player becomes winner take all once there's enough chips off, or two winners take all. Like yeah, it then turns into like uh that kind of satellite where, down to the
Just
last one or
normal.
two players left, they just get the seats.
Oh, so they don't have to make a tenfold.
Well, because there's not enough chips, as
Gotcha.
Fat says. So
Gotcha.
like, once there's not enough chips for anybody to get there, then it's however many seats they're supposed to have, that they go down to the final one, or maybe final two, but it might just
Two.
be final one. Yeah.
Right, right. Okay. Thank you for that update. I appreciate that. That's a very interesting question for sure. I want to give a little shout out to Billy Wines. I hope that's how you say your name. I'm horrible with names. He writes in the chat, thank you, Sherry, for running this space with the WSOP updates. Thanks again. Well, thank you for the kind words. And, this doesn't happen without Brian or Fats or you, Billy, listening, or anyone else that comes in and chats with us, listens, or listens on replay. We appreciate all of you. So thank you for the kind words. Appreciate ASG. Tell us how your day at the poker table went yesterday and what you're going to do today.
Yesterday I played in Turbo at the Orleans. Didn't win. Yeah, not really much to speak of on that one. That was just
Okay.
20-minute levels with 10 with 20K starting stack. You're really just got to get lucky.
Absolutely.
And tomorrow or today, I'm not gonna say what I'm playing. I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, but yesterday I got to, as Brian said when he met me next to me, I got to play for a bit with Sammy G.
Well, that's fun, isn't it?
And then after I busted out of the tournament, I met up with Stephanie and Wolfie and Bobby, and yeah.
He played with the fake Sammy G, not the real one.
That is correct.
Sort of like the fake Mike Mattisau one
I
in the
don't know the
bracelet.
real Sammy G. I only know the fake Sammy G.
That's hilarious. I love that so much. Well, it sounds like you had a great day in Vegas, ASG. How many more days are you there for, bud?
Only a couple more.
Okay. Well, we'll be waiting to hear how you do today, and yeah, we'll be happy to celebrate whatever it is, bud. Win or loss, we celebrate. We celebrate trying too, right?
Yeah, just as long as you play your A game.
Absolutely. All you can do is try. All you can do is try. Fats, are you playing online today? Let me start talking and then he'll come
Yes.
on. There it is. Awesome. Good luck with that. Brian, do you want to go over what happened yesterday at the WSOP with me?
Sure, yeah,
All
sounds
right.
good.
Event number 38 was the $1,500 monster stack, $11 million prize pool, 8,709 players are entries. And we have,
Got to be getting down there.
yeah, you know what? I don't know how many are left. I don't know if it was updated. Oh, yeah, 416 are left. So a lot of poker left in that tournament for sure.
Yeah, it's a long tournament.
Mr. Lima of the U.S. has 3.7 million left, and Caitlin Pop is in second place as far as chip stacks with 3.5 million. So good luck to all of
And
those folks. Go ahead.
Jamie Kerstedter's still in there as well, so
And
that's who we'll be rooting for.
yes, we will with bells and whistles.
She has a million. She says she has 1 million in chips.
Well,
So
and waiting at the top of the heap of prize pool money is 1.1 million for the winner and 732,000 for second place.
yeah, Jamie says some idiot is going to win 1 million, and I'd like to be that idiot.
I saw that tweet this morning. I love her so much. She has such a great sense of humor and she's such a great advocate in the world of poker and
She's
ambassador.
great.
Yeah, she's awesome. All right, number 41 is the $1,500 mixed no limit, 1.7 million in prize pool money, 1,312 entries, and Zing. This is Avi's favorite. Zing Zhang Lu of China has the chip plate. Is that
He
correct?
won. He
He
took it
won
down.
it. He won it.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm looking at this going, my notes don't make sense. Thank you. Go ahead, Brian.
Um.
He took home 270K.
Yeah. It
And
looks like Daniel Hashem
yep,
finished in second, and William Kopp in third. Um. And I don't know why this thing does this. It like scrolls to the fourth place
it's
finisher.
so annoying. It's so annoying.
I don't know.
It's so annoying.
If
I'm with
only
you.
they knew someone that did software testing around here, Sherry.
I know. I don't know who that could be software, but
Anyway,
anyway.
Fourth place, because that's what everybody's interested in, is 91,000. Sherry, we have no idea what first place was in this.
It was 270,000, and Daniel Hetcham for second place got 180,000.
There we go.
There you go. Okay. Event number 42 is the 10K 7-card stud. 995,000 in the prize pool money. There were 107 entries, and the winner from Australia was James Opes.
Oops. Yeah.
He took home 260K, and Paul
Volpe.
Thank you.
Volpe.
Took home
Yeah.
173,000 for his second place finish. So congrats to them. Oh, and my friend Robert Mizuraki, who I picked to win that tournament, darn it, came in fifth for 61,000. So he's banking some money this summer.
Yeah.
I still think he's going to win one more bracelet this summer. He's on a roll.
He is going to win one.
Yeah, I think he's going to win his second one of the summer for sure.
Yuha Helpy there in fifth place as well.
Awesome. All right. In event number 43 is the $1,500 mixed PLO high-low, Omaha high-low, and Big O. 1.1 million in the prize pool, 853 entries, and there are 22 left, and they are guaranteed $7,543. There is 196K waiting on top, and in second place you would get 131,000. And Ying Chu of the U.S. has 1.8 million. Oh no, yeah, 1.8 million. Oh, let me rephrase that. He has 1,865,000 in chips, and the reason why I'm saying that is because the second place chip stat. Let me start that again. The person that has the second biggest chip stack has 1,845,000. So they're so neck and neck, and that's Dylan Lamb. So good luck to those folks.
Well, yeah, and Phil Hellmuth is going to get his 18th in this event. He's in sixth place overall in the remaining 22. So,
and he has 1.4 million. So he's right on their coattails. So this could be his 18th bracelet. Today we will figure that out for sure.
Or will Shondi be the spoiler?
Oh, time will tell. Dun, dun, dun. Because he certainly can be, just like, any of those 22 people left are fully capable of winning that bracelet. So will be fun to watch. Event number 44 is the 2K No Limit. There is 2.7 million in the prize pool. 1,561 entries. There are 235 left, which means they're all in the money because Min Cash for 4K was at the 235th place. There's 410K waiting at the top and 273,000 for the second place winner. Is a Zhang Feng Sun is our chip leader with 820K, and Jed Friedman of the U.S. has 806,000. Any comments?
I do not have any on that one.
All right. Event number 44 is the horse event. There's 10K horse event. There is 1.4 million in the prize pool, 152 entries. 87 are left. And Max Coleman of the U.S. is your chip leader with 307K. And Mike Lee of Canada has 282,000 in chips. Notables would be Maria Ho with 177K, Nick Schulman with 93K, Phil Ivy with 73K, Sherry Hammers with 81K, and Alan Kessler with 41K. Any comments?
Well, Alan Kessler's obviously the one we're pulling for there, Sherry.
Boop, boop.
Everybody else has the bracelets, and everything. Like, we got to get Alan his first bracelet this year.
I could not agree more. Not only because I have a little piece of him, but it's time. It's time Alan gets that bracelet. Go ahead, Fats.
Yeah.
Is registration closed for that? or can they register to start a day too?
I have no idea. Brian, do you know?
I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. Which, yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
have
if
that in
they
front of me.
announced what the prize pool is, then registration would be closed.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read some notes, but go. This is what you call trying to do too many different things at one time, that you're not focused on one. Very good. Sorry to say, folks, but that's how it goes sometimes, for sure. Brian, is there anything you'd like to bring up for us to discuss today?
No, I don't have anything. I've been running around getting stuff taken care of, trying to get to poker today, but we will see.
Well, tell us what kind of meals have you been having, bud? Talk to us about the food situation. Any better on property or no?
Not yet, but I people sent me a few different options and I got to try. And I forgot about one. The Greek place out front is pretty good. So
Oh, okay. And don't forget, there's a pizza place, Giordano's is right outside of the door
yeah,
of by valet. So you can certainly place an order for a pizza and go pick it up on your dinner break, people. Or I'm sure they have other stuff, salads or whatever. That's Giordano's Pizza. It's right outside by valet.
yeah.
Delicious pizza for sure. How about the lines, Brian? How are the lines looking?
Pretty good. I haven't stood in any lines because I just do the kiosk, but even the regular lines have been okay. I think I had a weird dream about that though, Sherry. Believe it or not. So that's funny that you bring that up. But yeah, I don't think they've been that bad. We had the
Awesome.
other day where they started the monster stack late because they had technical problems, and that was kind of the worst kind of deal for for the series so far.
Right, right. Why don't we talk about some places to see in Vegas? How about some of your favorite restaurants that you would recommend, Brian?
I like Bootlegger's Bistro for Italian. Um, my new favorite is 888 Japanese. It's Japanese barbecue, not Korean barbecue. Musashi for teppanyaki, like a Benihana's kind of thing.
Yeah, so good. I
Yeah,
can attest to that one.
Okay, I heard
yeah,
teppanyaki. Y'all talking my language? What?
Musashi, definitely. Maybe we'll all go when I get into town. We should all be in town at that time, so maybe that's a good one to do that when I get in there, Brian.
yeah, yep, yep.
Because
Yo, how are
Isaac
y'all
will be
on
there.
Fogo de Chao? How are y'all on Fogo de Chao?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty decent.
Fucking love Fogo in Vegas. So top tier.
I like the other one though too.
Texas de
Uh,
Brazil.
yeah,
That one's fire too.
And let's not forget Cafe Corona over at South Point. They are fabulous. Do not underestimate Cafe Corona over
Yo,
at South Point.
last night this was being discussed. You know, I'm definitely gonna hit South Point the moment I get into town, and then just let's see where the wind takes us.
yeah,
I highly recommend. Go ahead, Brian.
yeah. You can't go wrong with South Point for sure. So
And how about other things to do in Vegas? So we have Red Rocks if you want to go for a nice hike in a 115-degree weather. You
yeah,
can
no
go to
thanks,
Red
Sherry.
Rocks. I also recommend the Mob Museum was fun. What
Yeah, I
would
want
you
to try
recommend?
that. I want to try that for sure. Have not been there, but yeah, the obviously all kinds of different shows. Probably my favorite show is O at Bellagio. I think that's a great show.
Yes, and the Beatles Circus Soleil at the Mirage was right. That's where it was. I love that show. I cannot think of the actual title of it, but it had the Beatles theme. It was fabulous.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, that was a good show.
How about activities? Like Red Rocks would be for hiking. I know there's places that you can go to, like, shoot big guns. What other kind of activities could somebody do in Vegas besides stay in the what I call the cave, the casino?
Well, Lake Mead has boats that you can rent and all that. You can go out on the lake for the day. Um, Lake Las Vegas is a little tiny lake with shopping there, which is kind of a cool area if you end up staying up there. Much different than normal Vegas. Um, Actually, Negrano moved into that neighborhood last within the last couple years, I think. So it's really nice area. Um, you could go up to Mount Charleston, but more in the winter than the summer, probably because it's still, I'm sure, hot. Most people don't realize, like, during the um, during the fall and winter, like they get well, winter, let's just say, they get snow up there, Sherry. So you can actually go, and I think they have skiing up there and
Awesome.
whatever. So
Awesome. And let's
crazy.
not forget you can do a helicopter ride over the strip, a helicopter ride to the Grand Canyon. They have bus trips to the Grand Canyon. And, um, there's definitely a lot of tours around Vegas you can look into. You can rent different kind of vehicles. Like they have those, what are they, three wheel vehicles you can rent to go out to Red Rocks in and tool around in one of those. You can, of course, go on a pink Jeep tour, which is something I might try to do this trip. I've been saying that the last 2 years, but I may try to fit that in this time. But I really want to do the Jeep tour.
As long as it's an air conditioned Jeep tour, then sounds good.
No.
No, Sherry, it is hot. It is unbearable.
Listen, you're talking to somebody that hiked the Grand Canyon like 24 miles in 115 degrees. So I am not mad at the heat, and I get it though. I hear what you're saying, but you could take it like at 8 or 9 in the morning, and it'd be nicer in the evening.
It's never nice. It's hot.
I love that weather. You're saying that to the wrong person because I love that.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay in it like day after day, but I don't mind going out for a hike when it's a little bit warmer than most people would probably want to do it. Well, Brian, if you don't have anything else to cover, I certainly have some things I can get done this morning, and we can just go ahead and end this lovely space right now. Brandon, go ahead, bud.
Did anybody mention the Pinball Hall of Fame?
Oh, great call. Great call. I have not been there yet. Have you been there, Brian? Brandon?
I haven't. We decided on the Neon Museum instead, which was cool. But make sure you get the guided tour. We just paid $25 a person and just kind of walked around. But the
Right.
people that work there, they know so much about all the signs, like what year they're from, where they're from, all that. We kind of jumped in, kind of with the group that was going through a guided tour because they were explaining everything. So yeah, definitely recommend the guided tour if you want to do the Neon Museum.
Well, and you know what? We did the gearheads. What the heck? There's a couple of different. There's Counts Custom, which if you watch any of the shows on TV where they take old vehicles and turn them into these masterpieces. Counts Customs is one of those places that are on TV, and they have a really fun little shop. You can go in and see some of the favorite vehicles from their show, and the staff is always willing to talk to you, and that was a fun tour. And then there was another one, which I cannot remember, that we did as well, but Counts Customs was definitely a fun one. It's been a long time. And don't forget the pawn shop, right? The Las Vegas pawn shop that is so famous on TV. That's and what you may not realize until you go there is that it's really a small little shop, but it looks huge on TV because of their camera angles. But when you walk in, you're like, oh my gosh, it's so little in here. But they do a great job with camera angles. I've never been there when any of the so called famous staff members are there, but I highly recommend a visit to the pawn shop. It's just fun.
Very true. And I love that show. That show is like I could have that on all day in the background while I'm doing shit.
I love that show. All right, I'm going to go around the horn and give everybody a chance to bring up anything they'd like to discuss before we sign off. ASG, you're going to be first, bud. Go ahead.
Nothing I can think of.
Awesome. Brandon?
Good luck to anybody playing today.
Amen. Isaac?
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
What is that?
Oh my God, Sherry, you've never seen Step Brothers either, huh?
No.
Okay, today I'm gonna need you to sit down for at least an hour and a half and go watch Step Brothers with Will Ferrell and John C. Riley, and afterwards, you and I can, in whatever space we're in, clown and throw quotes back at each other.
All
Okay?
right.
But just
The reason.
remember the
Oh, go ahead.
fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right. I am not a Will Ferrell fan, so that's why I've never seen that one.
Have you ever
What?
seen Elf?
No.
Oh, you
You never
watch
seen
Elf and
Ticket
you'll
to
become a Will
Freely?
Ferrell fan.
I just that is not he is not my type of comedy. He
Best
just is.
Christmas movie you'll ever watch, Elf.
Well, I appreciate
Well, I
that.
wouldn't go that far,
Yeah,
but
it's no Die
yeah.
Hard.
Yeah, I feel Sherry saying, man, don't tell me
Is
what the
Die
fuck
Hard
to
a
like.
Christmas movie?
Come on, the Die Hard being a Christmas movie. That's funny.
Die Hard.
It
Of
is.
course, it's a
It is.
Christmas
Of
movie. It takes
course it
place during
is.
Christmas.
But nothing's better
I'm
than
just kidding.
White Christmas. But anyway, yeah, he's just not. I just him and even Jim Carrey. They're just not my type of comedy. Although I have watched some of Jim Carrey's movies that I can, laugh and have fun at, but it's just not my type of comedy. Sorry, you guys.
Now, I could see you not liking Jim Carrey sometimes, but Will Ferrell, you got to give him a chance with the movie Elf. This
I'll tell you
Christmas,
what, Sherry.
I'm going to
Look,
remind you
I'm gonna
this
double down
Christmas to
on it.
watch it.
Now look,
Go ahead,
I'm gonna double
Isaac.
down on it, Sherry. If you don't like it, I'm gonna send you a Starbucks gift card.
Now you're pressuring me into it.
I'll tell you what,
Oh,
For real.
if you don't like the movie Elf, you can block Will Ferrell on Twitter,
oh, I
and you
probably
won't
already
have to,
have
and
him
you won't have to
blocked.
give us a reason why.
Oh, you guys are so funny. Fats, anything you'd like to bring up before we sign
Yeah,
off?
I'm really need to be in Vegas to play that 10K Raz satellite today.
Well, get your ass moving. I think it starts in about an hour. Or I don't remember what time I said it started. Wait, let me look. Or was it at 2 o'clock? Hold on a minute. 7 p.m. So you got extra time. So you better get your ass moving, dude.
Ah, man, that's so unfair.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, actually, that was the thing. Don't you think it's a little, I guess, against type to have a seniors event at 8 p.m.?
Yes, it's past the seniors' dinner time, and it's bedtime in an hour. Come on. I agree. And I want to thank Juan for letting me know that the Beatles show I was trying to think of is called Love. And it is such a fabulous show. Thank you for letting me know the title of that because I could not remember it. Brian, I hope you get to play today, but if not, we certainly understand why. Real life gets in the way sometimes, and sometimes you just got to roll with it, my friend.
Yep. Sounds good, my friend. Have a great day.
Thank you. I have somebody requesting Papa Poker. I was glad to see you joined us this morning. Welcome. Do you have any comments or something you'd like to bring up? Papa Poker. Soon as you can hear me, bud, go ahead.
Okay, so I know we're wrapping up. So I'm playing the seniors tomorrow. Has anyone played the seniors before? Should I play like early? Should I get there early? Like I always join tournaments sort of later, but I didn't know if in seniors someone who's played before would say, "Oh, definitely get there early because there's a lot of dumb money early."
All right. I've not played the WSOP seniors event, but I have played seniors events. I've played the WSOP circuit seniors events. I always go on time, but I'm a timely person. So to me, I can't win chips if I'm not in my seat trying to win chips. So for me, I get there on time.
My philosophy on that is the larger the field, the more donkeys you have in it early. However, in the case of the seniors tournament, you've got all these old people that only play just aces and kings and stuff like that. So you have to factor that in. But I would say you're probably still better off being there earlier than later. Because, the people the 50-year-olds that just get in, that would be your donkey crowd for sure.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
definitely is
hopefully
made
I'm
up
not a
of
donkey
it's
since
definitely
I'm
made
part of
up
the
of a
50 who
lot of
just get in.
nits, but Fats is absolutely correct on that. And yeah, I think it just, to each his own. Like I have friends that will never show up to a tournament on time. Like it's against their religion. And to me, I don't know. It's too unsettling for me. I am an organizer. I have to have, I'm a little bit OCD probably. So it's out of order if I'm not there on time for me.
I want to shout out for the seniors event. I want to shout out to Billy Baxter, member of the World Series of Poker Hall of Fame and member of the Sports Gambling Hall of Fame, who last year got through 8,100 and something people in the seniors event to finish second and almost take his eighth bracelet.
You know what? That run that he made was amazing, actually.
So impressive.
Definitely. And
I
his
want to tell you
stories are
something.
awesome. I
This
think
guy,
Poker News
he's so
did a full
impressive on
story
the
on him.
card table, but on Bet Bash, when he had to come down there to the World Series or to his Sports Gambling Hall of Fame induction, he got lost coming downtown, couldn't find Circa.
Oh, bummer.
But don't mess with him on a poker table.
Bummer. Okay, I'm just going to give a little shout out to Daniel Wu, who put in our chat. No one actually thought that was the real Mike Matusow, though. It's an online persona, just like no one actually thinks Real Fats is a Dalmatian dog. Okay, Daniel, first of all, I'm not an online player. And second of all, when I see Kevin Mathers tweet something, I take it as gospel truth. I went back to look at the tweet and noticed that the name Mike Matusow was in quotes. So now I know it was a joke. But when I first read it, I did not know it was a joke. So there I am in all my glory.
Wait, and as for my avatar picture with the Dalmatians, whoop, 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 whoop.
If anybody wants to see a movie, I highly recommend the what's the spin-off movie of the Dalmatian movie? It's not a cartoon, it's a real live movie, which of course my mind is blank. That's what I get.
The one with Glenn Close?
Yes. What is the name of it?
Is it just Elvira?
Say that again, please.
Is it just Elvira? I don't know.
No, it's what the hell is the name of it? You actually, it's sort of like the play Wicked. You learn about how the Wicked Witch became the Wicked Witch, and in this movie, you learn how Cruella became Cruella. Great movie.
Cruella. So yeah, it's called Cruella.
Cruella is the name, of the movie.
Oh, thank you. There we go. We stumbled upon it without even realizing it. Thank you, Papa Poker. You guys know I'm horrible with names, so there you go. Proving it one more time. All right, you guys. Since we are all quiet this morning, I appreciate all of you. Let's get on with our day. Let's touch the grass. Let's go play on the felt. or let's just chill. I appreciate all of you joining us this morning, and I hope you have a great day. And if you're playing to this morning on the felt, good luck. Appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Bye, Sherry.